Bitcoin is creating this massive bullish divergence on a 4-hour time frame. Should we worry about the next dump for Bitcoin? Today I will discuss Bitcoin for you on several time frames, as we can see a very bullish week last week. And I will also discuss some altcoins with you. I will discuss Cardano, Ethereum, Injective, and XRP with you. Follow me on X if you want to stay up to date about Bitcoin and crypto in general. I'm very active on X and I will post daily content for you guys. You can also follow me on Telegram where I will post more in-depth analysis about Bitcoin. And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a like and comment on this video so you will help the channel grow. Thank you for that. Let's dive into the charts. I want to start with Bitcoin on the 1-hour time frame. As we can see, we were in this massive price compression formation for Bitcoin. We can see several touch points hitting the upper trend line resistance and the lower trend line support. And at the beginning of this week, we can already see a break of this formation, and we already retested the previous resistance and support, and we're now looking for higher levels again. The CME gap is closed because the CME gap was at this point, which was the 62,384. And yeah, currently we closed the gap because the lowest point of this candle was below that point. So we closed the gap and now we can look for higher prices again. So let's see if this ignites the next run for this week. And can it be a crazy week like last week? Because last week we saw, among other things, we saw the biggest candle close of the monthly candle of Bitcoin ever recorded in history. Because the last monthly candle for Bitcoin was more than $18,000 of an increase, and we never saw that in history ever. So yeah, if it's going to be a crazy month, it will have to top of the $18,000 in plus. So yeah, on the 4-hour time frame, we can see this bearish divergence is unfolding for Bitcoin. We can see a higher high on the chart, and we can see a lower high on the RSI. That means that the buying pressure is cooling off, and yeah, we might see a dump next for Bitcoin. So you can already see the RSI is a little bit of like uh, getting to a more horizontal level. So this could mean that we go like this and see a big dump after for Bitcoin. But yeah, of course, last week Bitcoin had also some bearish divergences and it invalidated it by just pumping up. So I want to see, of course, the bearish divergence getting invalidated again today so we can go aim for higher levels. And on the weekly chart for Bitcoin, I've been discussing this massive inverse head and shoulders with you. Um, as we can see, uh, we created the left shoulder, the head, and then we created the right shoulder. And this indicates a trend reversal of Bitcoin, of course. Here we were at the lows of like $15,000. And yeah, since then we've pumped a lot. And to measure the breakout of this inverse head and shoulders, which because it already broke out, of course, we measure the neckline to the head, and then we put that one on the break of the neckline. So we can see the breakout target for Bitcoin will be around the $79,000, almost $80,000, and that will be huge, of course. And it will also mean that we break the previous all-time high and create a fresh new all-time high. And with the parabolic uptrend of of the last weeks, yeah, it's not out of the books that we will hit this target soon. If we then look at the other weekly chart of Bitcoin, where I always draw my horizontal lines because the horizontal lines are far more yeah, effective than the diagonals. As we can see, the last weekly candle for Bitcoin was extremely bullish. We saw a 22% increase of Bitcoin, and we broke two levels. We broke this level and we broke this level. So what I want to see this week is either we go to the last level, which is also confluent with the all-time high, which is at 65,000, and of course all-time high is at 69,000, of course. Um, we can either see this level getting broken again, and then we aim for higher levels, or we go to this level and we go for a retest of the previous resistance and turn it into support, and that will be the level around 60,000. We saw a lot of crazy weeks already for Bitcoin in the last few months. So yeah, keep in mind that we also can see some downside because on Friday we can see the Bitcoin ETF had an outflow of $140 million, and this was the I think the third time in 2 months we saw a negative day for the Bitcoin ETF inflow. So yeah, let's see what today will bring when the US markets will open. Last week we saw an increase of 250 million, 232, and 3 days above the 500 and 600 million US dollars flowing into the Bitcoin ETF. So that was insane. And most of the time after a negative day, we can see inflow of positive money. I hope we today we will see another inflow above the 5 million, $500 million. That will be insane, and that will yeah pump the price of Bitcoin again. So let's have a look at some altcoins. I want to have a look at the Cardano with you guys. Of course, we saw a big uptrend from the lower, yeah, we lower prices, which was around the 24 cents, and then the price consolidated at the daily time frame in its falling wedge formation, and we broke out and we monitored. And I always said that the breakout target of Cardano will be the 68 cents, and we broke. The Cardano broke above this point, and this point acted also as resistance. And we can see beautiful price action because Cardano pumped above this level. We saw a retest of the previous resistance and turned it in support, and now we are aiming for high levels. From the point of breakout, Cardano is already up for 57%. And from the bear market lows, we're already up for 224%. So everyone is saying Cardano is like the forgotten child, but yeah, we're already up for 224%. So that's insane. That are insane gains. And of course, people have been buying Cardano at the top at $2 or $3, and they are still waiting for the price. But yeah, I think you should always. That's why you always should DCA into the bear market and DCA out of your way in the bull market. Not financial advice, of course, but you can see Cardano made a massive profits already, and yeah, I think the $1 might be pretty soon. Have a look at Rune. This is a little bit of a similar price chart for as the Cardano. We can see the run up and then a falling wedge on a daily chart. Of course, we already broke out of the daily chart of the falling wedge, and yeah, we saw an increase. We are now in an uptrend. We can see a higher high and a higher low, higher high, higher low getting formed. And what I want to see the price increase to the breakout target of the $7. It will be nice, of course. From this point, it will still be an increase of 25%. So that will be some nice gains. And of course, I want to see the same thing happening as for Rune as for Cardano, that we go to the breakout target, break through it, and retest the previous resistance because this acts as resistance, and turn it into support, and then aim for higher levels again. So I think the $7 will be getting hit pretty soon for Rune. I think this is still a very great altcoin to for the next bull market, and I think yeah we might see levels around the 20 or the $30. That will be my target for Rune this bull market. I also want to have a look at VeChain on the weekly time frame because VeChain made some good gains in the last week. The price has hit a high of like yeah, we are now above the 5 cents already, and the last time this price was hit was in May 2022. And as we can see on the weekly chart, we can see a big level getting hit, and we are breaking through this level. And this was a very big support slash resistance level. You can see it acted a little bit as resistance around here, but VeChain managed to break through this level, and yeah, we're now gaining this level. What we might see is that we fall back to this level and turn it into support, a little bit of stronger support again. Or yeah, of course we can pump higher, and then my first level for VeChain will be around this level, and it will be around the 6 cents. So that is still a pretty good increase from here. And, we have to Keep in mind that we will gain one level at a time. Yeah, I'm currently holding a lot of VeChain, of course, because VeChain is still a good project in my eyes. Yeah, and I think VeChain can hit targets around 20 or 30 or 40 cents maybe if the parabolic uptrend for Bitcoin continues. We can see maybe like levels around 60 or 80 cents for a VeChain. So that will be great, of course. But we are still at the 5 cents, and yeah, we have to gain a level at a time. So we have to be patient. Another altcoin I want to discuss with you is XRP on the weekly chart. Um, yeah, XRP has been in this consolidation pattern for quite a while now. As we can see a big resistance slash support level in in the middle of the formation. We can see a little bit of a break of last week, but yeah, I don't think it's a very strong break because this point also acts as resistance, of course. But yeah, we broke out from the formation, and what I want to see is maybe a retest of the previous resistance, turn it in support, and then higher level. But yeah, the first break I want to see is the break of this horizontal resistance area, and we might see this happening this week for XRP. So yeah, of course, XRP is still a big project, and a lot of people are invested in XRP. So yeah, I also think if we break this level, the $1 target might be very soon come into play, and this will be my next big resistance target for XRP, which is about 85 cents. And the last altcoin I want to discuss with you is Injective. Last week I also talked about Injective. We can see Injective made a very nice price uptrend in the price. Then we saw consolidation in this price compression formation. We saw a beautiful support line, and we saw an downward sloping resistance line with multiple touch points on the upper side. Yeah, we then broke out of the formation, which was a bullish break, of course, and now we are retesting the previous resistance, and we turn it into support. So yeah, beautiful price action, I think, and this was a very good long trade to make because yeah, of course we can see the diagonal is getting down and acting as support now, but we have to look, of course, at the horizontal levels, and yeah, this was a very nice higher low play. So it's still not too late to maybe enter a long, but yeah, be careful because the retest is already made. Yeah, if you want to look for a long, you have to look on the shorter time frame, of course, lower time frame, of course. Um, yeah, but it was a perfect trade, and I will always discuss this with you, these kind of charts with you on X, so you will never miss it. Oh yeah, this for this Monday we can already see Bitcoin is closing in on the 64,000, and yeah, people are talking about it like it's nothing, but of course the Bitcoin hitting the 64,000 pretty soon is insane. We are hitting it before the halving in April, and yeah, if we are going to see in next autumn high before for the halving, yeah, that will be insane, and that never happened before in the history of Bitcoin in the previous four cycles. So yeah, let's see what this week will bring for us. This was it for today. I hope you liked watching this video. Yeah, again, please leave a like and a comment under this video to help my channel grow. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe on my X channel, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.